Good afternoon, I'm Nate Myhock. Happy 4th of July and welcome on into Up North at 4. On today's show, Conrad and I will chat about how local communities are celebrating the holiday. We'll share our secrets for a perfect 4th. Plus, we'll learn about Conrad's heritage and the Polish version of Independence Day. We'll get to all that in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. So while a typical 4th of July celebration may consist of boating, fireworks, and a cookout, if you want to take it a step further, you can head out for some vampire hunting. An antique vampire slaying kit was recently sold at auction in the UK for nearly $16,000. That is also 6 times more than the initial asking price. Of course, the box contains everything you'd need to battle some undead bloodsuckers, including crucifixes, holy water, and a wooden stake. If the person who bought that kit is watching this, please reach out to me because I would love to try my hand at vampire hunting. Manhattan Central Park may have the fame and the size to be America's most famous park, but a couple of cities in Oregon are trying to make a name for their own parks, but for a different reason. In Portland, Mill Ends Park currently holds the title as the world's smallest park, but there is some serious competition in the town of Talent. An architect there was commissioned to make a park that is now 78 inches smaller than Mill Ends, and although local residents may continue to argue, I don't think the ants that call the parks home really care about which one is smaller. Over the course of the weekend, our pets likely run for cover at the sounds of fireworks, and while it is a very stressful few days, you can maybe help your pooch unwind in the clutches of luxury. A doghouse is currently on display right now in California, and it's not just an ordinary doghouse. This one in particular was designed by world-famous architect and Wisconsinite Frank Lloyd Wright. It was made for a family who lived in a house designed by Wright but wanted a doghouse to match, and this pup abode is considered to be the smallest structure ever designed by Mr. Wright. So after a nice nap in a comfy spot, nothing gets a dog more worked up than the word walk. And a dog from New Jersey just became the first pooch to live every dog's dream and complete a walk around the world. Savannah was adopted by Tom Turchich, who had made it a mission to travel around the globe on foot. The pair would walk 18 to 24 miles each day and saw 38 countries over 6 continents. In total, the journey took them 7 years with just a few delays. And meteorologist Conrad Sapinski joins us now live in studio. Conrad, happy 4th, but the weather didn't really cooperate, it seems like.
Yeah, happy 4th, Nate, and happy 4th of July, everybody watching. So yeah, like you said, it is not cooperating with us. Some fireworks, yeah, Mother Nature has her own fireworks out there in the form of thunderstorms throughout the day. As we started out with a good amount of sunshine earlier in the day, and then you know what happened. Some rain showers started moving, but the bigger picture is southern Wisconsin. They really got hammered out there with lots of rain. They even had some severe thunderstorm warnings out there, and even a tornado warning in northern Illinois. Luckily, none of that type of weather here in the Northwoods, as we are under some cloudy skies here in Rhinelander with temperatures in the low 70s out there. In Wausau, same thing, just a little bit more rain falling out there right now. So still some on and off showers in central Wisconsin. That will be continuing the next couple of hours. And then we pretty much just stick around in some scattered showers the rest of the day. But the main batch of rain has moved off to the east. And this right here, a little south of Madison area, produced a severe thunderstorm warning out there and a tornado in northern Illinois. So hopefully nobody got really hit bad by that tornado. Hopefully it was just an EF0, one of the weaker tornadoes out there. But most of the country looks pretty nice out there. A little bit of rain, most of that has moved out of the area. And now we'll just be sticking around with a good amount of clouds out there for tonight, and maybe some more showers as this low really moves on out of the area. And then we have some good amount of sunshine out there tomorrow, and then once again for Wednesday with some slight chances of rain showers and thunderstorms in the Northwoods, with a lot greater chances of some severe thunderstorms closer to Madison area. But temperatures out there looking nice in the 60s and 70s, so still slightly below our average high this time of year of around 79 degrees. It's still in the lower 70s. We'll have more forecasts coming up after break.
Attention, four-legged playful friends. At Paws & Claws, we have life jackets and water toys. Stop into Paws & Claws and treat your four-legged family member to some playful toys to get in the water with them. And always, swim responsibly.
Get 11% off everything for your next outdoor project at Menards. Enhance the natural beauty of wood with Pittsburgh Ultra Advanced Stain and Sealer in 1. It will protect new and previously stained wood from the elements. Or update your home's exterior with Max Bond Exterior Paint and Primer in 1. It provides superior adhesion to chalky, dirty, glossy, or previously painted surfaces. Hurry in and get 11% off your entire outdoor paint and stain project.
Save big money at Menards.
Come out to Northern Pines and leave the cooking to us. Have a cold drink and relax as you enjoy the beautiful view of the lake and great food. Try our Friday night fish fry and seafood buffet. Come out to Northern Pines on Butternut Lake.
If you're ready to sell or thinking of buying, Northwoods Realtors are ready to help. Local realtor professionals are knowledgeable on our unique market, and the multiple listing service maximizes exposure for the benefit of sellers and buyers alike. Visit upnorthmls.com today to view properties for sale or to find a realtor who can help you sell or buy in the beautiful Northwoods.
You blink, and 2 years have passed. Time moves that quickly. It's your time too. You can go to college. You can have a career. You can earn more. For your family, for your future, for you. Just think what you can accomplish in your next blink.
Welcome back here to Up North at 4. Happy 4th of July. I'm sure the weather maybe chased some of you inside this afternoon, got you off the lakes, which is a bit of a bummer, of course. But luckily this morning, I know a lot of areas still were able to have their parades. I know Rhinelander, Eagle River, Three Lakes, they all got off without a hitch. Well, mostly without a hitch, I think it's fair to say. I know Rhinelander is planning on having a big flyover at the end of the parade. Unfortunately, got canceled because of the weather. Eagle Rivers was on, and I know fireworks tonight. My last update, Rhinelander says they're still going to have their fireworks. Eagle River, those are canceled, called off, which is obviously very unfortunate. So the weather not cooperating in a perfect world.
Yeah,
right?
not the best day out there today. You know, last couple of days we had lots of sunshine out there. I was out and about on the lake too. It was real nice out there. Some 80s sunshine, but today, unfortunately, yeah, we had to deal with some rain out there.
Yeah, so obviously the weather didn't really want to work out for us, but Conrad and I had a little bit of a thought experiment. So there's nothing more patriotic, really, than Mount Rushmore, you know, carving presidents' faces into the side of a rock, because, of course, that's what we do here in America, all right? The 4 presidents, top 4 things that we love about 4th of July. We decided to put together what we would consider our own perfect 4th of July. So let's take a look now. This is what I consider the perfect 4th of July, all right? You got to start off tubing out on the lake. You want to go early enough so that it's not too busy, right? Get a few laps in on the tube or the skis, the wakeboard, whatever you prefer, right? I think tubing's probably just the easiest. As soon as you start seeing more people, you're going to a sandbar, you're parking, you're drinking, you're playing games, you're just hanging out. You're going to get a good spot there before it gets really busy. So after a nice couple of hours out in the sunshine, in the water, having a few drinks, you come back, get a good shower on, hit the cookout, dogs, brats, hamburgers, whatever you need. After that, playing cards all night. We're big on the cribbage, on the euchre. Not to brag, I did go like undefeated in euchre this weekend.
Oh, wow.
So
impressive.
You know, not to brag, but
any spades out there or no?
Yeah, you know, a few.
A couple spades.
Few.
Yeah, in the Army we always play spades whenever we have a couple of free minutes out there. But yeah, that's a nice list right there. I like it. I like that top 4.
And we got to look at yours now, too.
Ooh,
if we can
let's
pull
take a
that
look.
Up. So,
yeah.
Conrad, you're going to have to walk me through what you consider your perfect 4th of July.
All right, yeah. So I personally feel like a perfect 4th of July for me would definitely be with family, definitely on the lake, enjoying ourselves, maybe on a boat, on a jet ski, some supercharged jet ski out there, going 70 or 80. Yeah, exactly, hitting the waves. The weather has to be cooperative for this to happen. So I say some lower 80s out there and some sunshine, making it feel nice and toasty out there. And also some big fireworks. So a couple of fireworks out there would also look real nice and would be that cherry on top. Something extra is a winning lottery ticket. I'm deciding I want to go to the store for a snack. I'm feeling pretty lucky out there today. Let me get a Mega Million or whatever high up prizes are up there. So yeah, that would be like the cherry on top for me for my perfect 4th of July.
That is not a bad one, and I would definitely take a winning lottery ticket any day. It doesn't have to be the 4th of July, of course. You know, I was just told here, a cookout is apparently a southern thing, but a true Wisconsinite, we're supposed to call it a barbecue. So I apologize. From now on, I will refer to it as a barbecue. I just always called it grilling, cooking out. You know, I didn't realize it had to be a barbecue. But speaking of which, right?
Yes.
Barbecue. If we're talking barbecue now, I was thinking too, we can do a Mount Rushmore, our top 4 things that you're gonna find on your plate at a barbecue on the 4th of July. So I'll start this thing off. I'll kind of show you what I want. I'm always a hot dog guy. Hot dogs over burgers. Something about a hot dog on the 4th of July just always plays so well. Throw some chips on there, some watermelon, end it with a little bit of dessert, whether you got cake, cupcakes, cookies, I don't care. I prefer probably cookies, if I'm being honest with you.
Some soft cookies.
Some soft cookies on the 4th of July. Ooh, those are the best. So I think that is my top 4.
I like it.
On my barbecue plate for the 4th of July.
Getting hungry already.
I am
too. Let's check my list out,
Let's check out Conrad's list here.
So I made a list. Definitely have to have some cheeseburgers out there, some hot dogs with ketchup. Let me emphasize this. I'm from Chicago, but I do like ketchup on my hot dogs. Essential key to a great meal out there. And I'm Polish as well, so add a couple pierogies out there, maybe with some meat or maybe some cheese in there. I also like pierogies with some fruits, actually, some blueberries. Yeah,
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's actually really, really good out there. And, you know, something to drink on. Maybe a Coca-Cola since I'm at work. Wouldn't really be good and ideal to drink a beer or two, you know. So a Coca-Cola to finish it off. So
I just need to ask, though, are pierogies like a year-round thing in Poland, or
yes,
is it like specifically for a holiday?
No. It's all year. Whenever I go to Polish, family party, I'm always looking out for the pierogies. Like, where's it at? Ooh, it's right there. You know, a couple of onions on top. Ooh, getting hungry already.
We're going to be chatting a little bit about Polish Independence Day in a little bit, but in the meantime, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're talking about hot dogs, because of course, it is the 4th of July here in America, so stick with us on Up North at 4.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Kitchen Bath Mart.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Incredible deals. Get 25% off our low Slumberland price. Huge markdowns, plus 25% off our low Slumberland price. What a sale! The 4th of July sale at Slumberland Furniture.
There's power in the simplest of actions. Like one neighbor helping another. Where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative. And we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need. Giving you the power to power on. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Roof warranties are all about trust. Your trust in GAF, a time-tested company, and our trust in our Master Elite contractors. They're trained, licensed, insured, and only they can offer our best warranties.
Call Oneida Roofing today.
Birchfield Nurseries of Rhinelander has been servicing northern Wisconsin since 1950. Birchfield Nurseries grows all of their own plants, and you will always find healthy, hardy, and well-maintained plants. Let their experienced staff answer any of your landscaping questions. They also handle shredded bark mulch, compost, and topsoil. For all your lawn care needs, they carry sod, premium gas seed, and lawn fertilizer. Consider one of the professional landscape crews to do the work for you. If you want experience with quality, call Birchfield Nurseries.
Welcome back to Up North at 4, and of course there's nothing more American on the 4th of July than the Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest on Coney Island, so kind of back in your home city of New York, right? Joey Chestnut, the GOAT. Nobody can eat hot dogs like this guy, winning his 15th overall title, 63 hot dogs in 10 minutes. So like I said, 15 titles for him. That's more than double the amount of titles that Tom Brady has, more than double the amount Michael Jordan has. Rafael Nadal, who we all know just dominates the French Open, 14 titles there. Chestnut now ahead of him at the Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest. And so Conrad, I've never been to Nathan's. I've never even had a Nathan's hot dog, but this is right up your alley. You're from New York. Have you been able to stop out there?
Of course, yeah. So I lived in Staten Island, which was maybe 20 minutes away from Coney Island. So it was really close, right on the Parkway, right across the bridge. So it was pretty much right there. I could almost see Coney Island, honestly. I've been to Nathan's. I've never actually been to that contest, which I've been hearing about every single year
I think
once
it gets
I lived there.
bigger and bigger,
It
too.
does,
It's the crazy
But
thing
did you see
about
those stats? He was pretty much twice, he had pretty much twice as many hot dogs than the second guy behind him. That's insane.
It almost makes
Not
me
even close.
ill to think about trying to even accomplish eating 63 hot dogs. So just, if I gave you 63 hot dogs, said this, take as ever long as you want, how long do you think it would take you?
Dude, if I really tried, like really tried, probably a couple days.
I was gonna say, it'd have to be at least like 3 days. You would have to space it out.
Absolutely.
I don't even think I could handle that. So, but I was curious though. I've never been to Nathan's. I've never actually even been to Coney Island. So I want to do a little bit of research about Nathan's. I mean, they're called Nathan's famous hot dogs for a reason, right? So they got to be really good. So I was doing a little bit of researching, right? I found some fun facts that even a New Yorker like you might learn a thing or two, right? So I didn't know this, but apparently Nathan's was so popular back in the day that they actually asked police officers to not hand out parking tickets because people would double and triple park in the street because they had to go get hot dogs. And like, hey, if they're giving out parking tickets, people aren't going to come here. So they actually were able to convince them, hey, just don't be handing out tickets when we get busy. Does it ever get
you
that
probably toss them a 50, you know, like here you go, please don't. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen it that busy. Damn, that's interesting. Maybe in the city, like Manhattan, I could imagine lines, people outside, you know. But no, I've never actually been in like really busy Nathan's out there. Yeah, you got to check it out one time.
If you're hyping it up that much, I got to go check it out. And you know, it's also kind of funny too. So their big tagline, Nathan's famous hot dogs. The contest itself, they say it's been on the running since 1916. Wow. Actually, not true. That was actually a bogus claim. It really started in the 70s, but a marketer at the time hyped up this idea that it began in 1916 as a contest between immigrants who could be more patriotic. They thought that would sell a little better, and sure, obviously it did, but it's all built on a lie. Did you know that before?
I had no idea actually, but you can't forget about the pizza though. You know, New York pizza is true. Different. So I know Chicago pizza, deep dish, you know, is amazing, but New York pizza, I'm telling you, they put like anything and everything on it.
So I guess I need to ask you then, what's more New York in your mind, a hot dog or pizza?
Ooh,
I feel like your New York citizenship
pizza.
is kind of
I'd say the main thing is bagels. You know, bagels is like the main thing out there. But yeah, I'd say pizza probably. I remember when I lived in Staten Island, I literally had 3 pizzerias within walking distance, within 15-minute walk. Yeah, it was insane. People love their pizzas out there.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think there's good pizza around us, but maybe nothing quite on that level.
Wild.
So, you know, it's just one of those things, like I was saying before, the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, such a big deal. It gets bigger every single 4th of July. And Conrad, we got to chat, though, after the break. We're going to take another quick break, and we're going to talk about Polish Independence Day. That's next here on Up North at 4. Stick with us.
Do you have sleep apnea? Struggling with your CPAP? Ditch the mask and let New Horizon Sleep Solutions help you achieve your best night's sleep. Dr. James Block is your expert in oral appliance therapy, a simple, comfortable treatment for snoring and sleep apnea. If you have a CPAP machine that you're struggling to use, consider oral appliance therapy to improve your sleep and protect your health. Call today to schedule a complimentary consultation appointment and wake up to a new horizon in sleep apnea treatment.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Since I was a small boy, 2 states have been added to our country, and 2 words have been added to the Pledge of Allegiance: under God.
This week, America's Game celebrates some of America's greatest cities.
Boy, we've traveled a lot.
And our wheel spinners,
We have all Chicago and D.C. area residents with us.
came to represent their hometowns.
I cheered for the Miami Dolphins. I was named after one of the oldest bakeries in San Francisco.
It's a funny coincidence because my given name is Sarah Lee.
All this week on America's Game.
I love it.
Weeknights at 6:30 on NBC 12.
Politicians have been threatening it. Now the Supreme Court's done it, triggering a ban on nearly all abortions in Wisconsin, even in cases of rape and incest. And Senator Ron Johnson sided with them on overturning Roe v. Wade, punishing doctors and hurting people, putting our health and reproductive rights in danger. Johnson even said, if you don't like it, you can move. Tell Senator Ron Johnson to protect us, not punish us.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. So 4th of July, of course, this is the date where the Declaration of Independence was ratified. That's why we celebrate Independence Day here in America. And Conrad, I don't know if a lot of people at home know this. You were actually born and raised in Poland, correct?
Poland, yes. I came here when I was 5. So.
Okay, so you had a fair amount of
memory,
a few memories growing up in Poland. And I remember we had this conversation on Friday. I was like, hey, Conrad, is there like a Independence Day version, I guess, if you will, or 4th of July in Poland? And you were telling me there's like 2 of them, right?
Yeah,
So what's going on with
we
this?
have a Constitution Day, May 3rd. That's the big event. We're in Chicago. Everyone does burnouts. It's incredible. It's so much fun. And then November 11th is the actual Independence Day.
Okay.
Which isn't as much, muchly, I would say,
Not as much like celebration going on?
Celebrated, yeah. I mean, people still celebrate it, but it's not as hyped up. That's what I'm trying to get at, yeah.
Okay, so why the burnouts on May 3rd here?
I don't know why it's
Where did
a
this
thing,
start?
but it's a Chicago thing. When I lived in Chicago, I used to have a Chargers Scat Pack. So that right over there, we put up a flag in my front of the hood. And then, you know, just go on doing some burnouts. And then once there would be hundreds of people, maybe like 500 people. So many cars, motorcycles, people doing wheelies, and then once the cops would come, everybody would scatter,
Of
know?
course.
There's a group chat on Facebook where they would just be like, all right, this is where we're going next. And then everybody just ends up meeting in a different spot. The cops go there, same thing, everyone scatters, runs away, and then bam, back to another spot. It's all legal, cops know that. Technically not legal, but they know it's
they kind of let it pass.
Exactly, yeah. They know it's their Constitution Day, so.
So this is like a thing for like Polish people living in Chicago. Like this is what they do, is they just do
it's
burnouts,
a big
right?
thing, yeah.
That is
Flags.
so interesting.
It's an all-day event, yeah. So if the weather's cooperating, everybody's out there.
Okay. And it doesn't matter. Like you can be Polish, American,
Yeah, it doesn't
German,
matter.
They don't care?
No, I actually had one of my Polish friends that came from Poland, like straight from Poland, like a week before, and I was like, oh, I have to take you to it. Of
course.
Because he loves racing and like an F1 driver. And I took him out there. He was like a little kid on the playground. He loved it. You know, everyone's always having a good time doing the burnouts and just enjoying themselves.
So it's a little different than, you know, people in America maybe having a barbecue, going on the boat, playing some yard games. This is like the more extreme version.
More extreme version of it, yeah. I mean, you would obviously not really expect, you know, a lot of older people there. It's more of a younger crowd, our age, you know, maybe 30s out there. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good time.
So I'm thinking next year, May 3rd, because obviously it already passed, but next year we go do some burnout.
I'm down.
or
A quick
something.
burnout and then
Constitution Day.
speed back up here.
I'd
Yeah,
be
let's
Polish
do it.
for a day. I'd be fine with that.
Let's do it. You're halfway there already. Almost a white
Yes.
shirt and a red tie.
That's what I
so
was going for today. So Conrad,
Like it.
I'm glad we could have this conversation, but we got to chat about weather. We're going to do that after the break here on Up North at 4. Stick with us.
There's nothing more important than our kids' education.
Tony Evers is a former teacher, so he gets it.
He worked with both parties to fund schools by more than we have in the last 20 years.
Our schools are now ranked in the top 10 in America.
Evers is investing in skills and technical training.
And mental health counseling for kids who need it.
And he launched programs to recruit and train teachers.
He wants to reduce class sizes for more personalized learning.
Tony Evers.
Tony Evers.
He's doing the right thing on education.
One thing that surprised me about the RVA is they want to do school, whereas it was kind of a struggle before.
All of the educators, the staff, the therapists, the specialists, everybody is so knowledgeable. And my favorite thing is that we all work together as a team for the kids. I really feel like we're partners with the RVA. I just love it so much. I know I've said that before, but like I love the RVA.
Did you know a vented dirt crawl space is unhealthy for you and your home? Did you know it makes your home harder to heat and cool? A vented dirt crawl space is a breeding ground for mold and critters, and it affects the air quality of your entire home. Let SureDry protect your home. When it comes to crawl spaces, nobody does it better. SureDry will transform your crawl space into a dry, usable space to make your entire home healthier. Call SureDry today.
Join us for the historic 50th anniversary celebration of the Iola Car Show, July 7th through the 9th. America's greatest car show features thousands of swap vendors, thousands of show cars, and much more. Special guests this year include Overholland's Chip Foose, Kevin Sorbo of TV's Hercules, The Legendary Journeys, and members of the cast from American Graffiti. Friday's musical lineup includes iconic chart toppers The Grassroots, plus the Doo-Wop Daddies and Road Trip. Find out more at IolaOldCarshow.com.
My thoughts on laser therapy to me is awesome. I mean, it really, really made a big difference. Every time I came here, I noticed an improvement. I mean, I was starting to do things that I couldn't do a week before, and so I'm totally grateful for it. Integrated Pain Solutions got me back to my normal trucking and equipment handling life. Thank you.
Welcome back. So the weather not really conducive to celebrating the holiday today. Luckily, though, you're just telling me Hodag Country Fest coming up beginning on Thursday, July 7th here in Rhinelander. Weather looks like it actually might work out in our favor, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look at some graphics. So right now we have, some showers out there. We had some heavier rain earlier today. Unfortunately, probably canceled some of your guys' plans out there if you're out and about on the boat, but it does look way better for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then maybe some more chances by Sunday. But temperatures out there right now looking real nice, a little below average, as our average is supposed to be around 79. So lower 70s up there, but take a look at Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Pretty much 80s out there, so a nice forecast for the festival.
That works for me. Well, Conrad, thanks for joining me on the couch today. Thanks for watching us. We'll see you tomorrow on Up North at 4. Enjoy the rest of your holiday.